We're going to talk about Marcell Ozuna. There's some talk about his lack of offense so far in spring training. 0-13 in his last 13 at bats. He leads the team in strikeouts before today. In total, before today, he was 2-16. And I know some of you aren't going to like what I'm about to say. Yeah, I hear you there, Mab. I hear you there. So there's some talk about his lack of offense, right? 2-16 so far before today in spring training. And I know, like I said, I know some of you aren't going to like what I'm about to say, but I'm not really worried about it. I saw him take a strikeout looking last week in person. I groaned a little bit. I was a little aggravated. But I also have a little bit more proficient memory than a lot of Braves fans do. It's just how it is. I remember last year, I wish I could play the clip for you, but I remember last year, right around July 14th, during summer camp last year, he was 2-24 in spring training before summer camp. And I'm more excited to see Ozuna performing well here rather than Ozzy. Ozzy, it's not really a surprise that he got 2 hits, but Ozuna, if you don't remember in spring training, was like 2 for 24 at one point. And the Braves didn't really worry about it. You know, they said they thought he'd get into gear, and maybe, just maybe, this shutdown and pandemic and all, has worked to his benefit. Gave him some extra time to get his head right, gave him some extra time to get, his swing right, and it's working out for him. Right? I mentioned Marcell Ozuna's first inning homer earlier in the video, and that could be enough, but he hit 2 more than that. Yes, he hit 3 homers last night, 1 in the 7th inning and 1 in the 8th. So 2-24 last year in spring training. That's worse than the 2-16 so far in spring training. It may be that he heats up midseason. It may be that he heats up on opening day. I am not concerned about his numbers in March. I'm concerned about his numbers in April. So until he is a problem, I'm not worried about Marcell Ozuna. This is not something I'm worried about at all. I don't think Ozuna is all of a sudden going to fall off and be, and get his money and go home. I don't think that's what's happening here. I think he's just got to get back into the groove. Ultimately, I think it's the first time he's seen Major League pitching in 4 or 5 months. So give him more time before you worry.